It's just Blacklist's playstyle, chat. It's not even like the heroes. Because RSG, almost beat Echo twice. They beat him once, and they almost beat him twice. And it's because RSG, they have a very similar playstyle to Echo, but not quite the same. But it's like they also are just very aggressive early. About Blacklist, they're not very aggressive early, and they don't really know how to react to the aggression from Echo. Echo is very good at getting those early game picks, but they fumble a lot late game. Echo fumbles a lot late game. That's why RSG were able to come back, because they matched their aggression to late game, and then they would out macro late game. But Echo, to fix that, they just don't lose the early game. They always just win the early game, and then they pop off. If Blacklist gets to late game, maybe they could beat Echo. They have better chances, but for sure they have better odds of beating Echo. But they don't know how to react to their aggression. So how can Blacklist beat Echo then? I don't know. They have to get better at that early. They have to learn how to react properly to that early aggression, or build a comp better for that early aggression. Because they get so hard from Echo's pick playstyle. Echo loves those pick heroes: Franco, Kadita, Kaja, like Yaoi, Chow, like all those one hero, a lot of the heroes, Kufra. Most of them are just one pick lockdown heroes. But if he doesn't have those, then he goes for like Kufra and those other options. But you see how he prefers like Franco and Kaja over most of the other heroes, because it's a lot more of a reliable pick. Because Echo relies on that pick playstyle very much so. I mean, Black will always have the advantage going into a playoffs, because their playstyle never changes. A lot of the teams, they'll play a lot more recklessly in the regular season, and they think, okay, not everything's on the line, they can afford to be reckless. But when they go into playoffs, they mentally don't keep that same recklessness or aggression, because it's playoffs. Like, a lot more is on the line. Like, you'll actually, it's one and done, or you know, one to lose bracket. But most of the case, one and done. But that's why Blacklist and Echo are so consistent. It's like they don't lose their footing with their playstyles. Even though Blacklist got by Echo, that's more because Echo's playstyle counters Blacklist, not because Blacklist isn't like providing.
It is in despair that I
but that's why,
see
like,
the fondest
it's the consistency from going regular season to playoffs that really matter, regardless of playoff standings. Blacklist playstyle, they're very macro. It's like Blacklist plays for their team fights in Ube. That's also what Echo them up. It's because they play comps before Blacklist can get into like an Ube situation where they all play together. They pick them off really well. Is that why Black beat Echo with that playstyle? Yeah, it's like unless supports get buffed to where Ube gets buffed, no, like they probably wouldn't be able to beat him. Because since M3, there's only been nerfs to tank meta, and like I guess you could say the Ube playstyle. There's only been nerfs since then. To Faramus, to Diggy ult cooldown, there's only been nerfs. So unless there's a major buff, I don't see anything like changing for them, unless they adapt a new faction for their playstyle. Or factor, not faction, wrong word.